Attitudes to gay and lesbian rights are shifting, perhaps faster than some politicians are prepared for. We're witnessing events at the national, state, and local levels that could mean major victories for the gay and lesbian community in the coming year, and serve notice to politicians that it's dangerous to ignore the issues. Joining us to explore the changing political dynamic are Stampp Corbin, who is publisher of San Diego LGBT Weekly, and also community activist Nicole Murray Ramirez, who is also a city commissioner. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
So the U.S. Supreme Court is scheduled to consider this week if it will review the Defense of Marriage Act, and it could also consider the ruling related to California's Prop 8. So let me just start with you, Stampp. What do you think has changed since Californians voted for Prop 8?
Well, I think that fundamentally over the last 4 years, American attitudes towards the LGBT community, that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community, have fundamentally changed. And with the election a couple of weeks ago, we saw 4 states affirm LGBT equality, and in particular marriage equality. And that is a fundamental change from when we voted just 4 years ago. And unfortunately, Californians did not affirm marriage equality.
So, Nicole, has the LGBT community done much in the last 4 years to change public opinion here in California?
Absolutely. Harvey Milk said in the 1970s, the biggest thing you can do is come out of your closet. You now have Americans who know that neighbors that have co-workers, family members that are now coming out openly gay and lesbian. So the more that gay Americans come out and the more that they find out their neighbors are gay, the changes. Everyone changes. Once you know a gay and lesbian, you think we're no different than anyone else. We take out our garbage the same way, and we paint our houses and mow the lawn the same way. And also, it's important to note that the Catholic Church, American Catholics have overwhelmingly, in every poll, supported gay marriage. So the attitude towards gay marriage as a civil rights issue has become to be more acceptable and understanding of the United States and the United States.
And really politically things are shifting up in Sacramento too, aren't they? Now the Democrats have a supermajority. So Stampp, is there any particular priority you have that you would like to see them tackle?
Well, of course we have the bullying issue. Kids need to be safe in their schools. And children are coming out earlier and earlier, whether it be in middle school or high school or junior high, and they need to be protected from people who are going to try to bully them because of their sexual orientation.
So there's legislation that might affect that?
Well, yes, legislation has already been passed that affects that. But legislation that we've passed, we have significant Californians, in terms of LGBT issues, are probably one of the best states in the country. But the issue now is fighting against those who are trying to turn back the laws that have already been passed and ensuring that the laws are enacted that have been passed, whether it's teaching LGBT history in schools or it's preventing parents from being able to take their children to reparative therapy, and that is currently being challenged by those who think that kids should be taken to reparative therapy.
We're also very proud that the Assembly Speaker for the first time ever is John Perez, an openly gay Latino. The majority leaders from San Diego, Tony Atkins. But we also are concerned about issue. Our community is not a one-issue community. We're concerned about how this time the legislature helping the homeless, our veterans who are coming home. And so these are issues that are also concern us because we have military, the veterans that are also coming back from the war from our community. But I think veterans issues, homeless issues definitely should be focused on too.
So I just want to move to the local San Diego issue because it's so interesting in the last mayor's race that Carl DeMaio did not get the support in spite of being a gay man, and he would have been one of the first gay mayors in a large city in the U.S., but he did not get the support of your community. Why not?
Well, one of the things that the gay community, as Nicole just said, we're not one issue. Just because you're gay, that's sort of like saying, I voted for Barack Obama because he's black. That is not. It is your underlying policies that drive whether people support you or not. But more importantly is living authentically. And so, you can't, I'm African American whether I go before, above the 8, below the 8, in East County, at the coast, I'm always African American. And unfortunately, I think that authenticity was not displayed by Carl throughout the campaign. I think he displayed it at the end. I think he's a very bright guy.
And it's so interesting that, in fact, you may have supported the mayor, Jerry Sanders, because he stood up for, even though he wasn't gay. So at this point, your community is actually supporting people's policies rather than whatever their sexual orientation.
That Carl DeMaio had only been in our community 10 years. He did not know the barrio, the Latino districts. He did not know the African American district and the people of color district. He did not get to know the cultures and the people themselves. That being said, he lost the election, not only because of not being the gay vote, but he lost the Latino vote, the African American vote. You have to be a mayor for all of San Diego.
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank you, Stampp Corbin, for joining us, and Nicole Murray Ramirez.
Thank you.
Thank you.